Hello, my name is Mark O'Malley, and this video will briefly cover the state of drought in the state of Arizona, the status of El Nino and La Nina, and the winter outlook for the region. If you remember, the spring season was exceptionally dry across the state, and drought conditions worsened heading into the summer monsoon season. Much of the state became encompassed in severe drought, with numerous pockets of extreme and exceptional drought. The monsoon season started slow, however, became very active in the end of August and beginning of September. When all was said and done, much of the state received very beneficial rainfall, especially the western, northern, and far southeast parts of the state. Really, only an area along I-10 from Tucson to west of the Phoenix metro saw less rainfall than normally would be expected during the monsoon season. This was actually the second consecutive year of above normal rainfall during the summer monsoon. While much of the fall season was dry, one very large wet storm at the end of November further helped drought conditions. A large majority of the state saw over an inch of rain in just 4 days, while some areas got nearly 1/4 of their average annual rainfall in just these 4 days. The net effect of both the generous monsoon season rainfall and the storm system at the end of November was a marked improvement in drought conditions across the state. As of the beginning of December, no area in the state was experiencing extreme drought, with the vast majority of the state in moderate drought conditions or better. The state has not seen drought conditions this beneficial in over 2 years. Another effect of the recent storm systems across the western U.S. have been favorable snowfall across the higher terrain. This snow will be needed over the winter season to refill reservoirs that provide water for the cities throughout the year. So far, snow amounts over Utah and Colorado that eventually feed into the Colorado River are at or above normal, while snow that eventually feeds into the Salt River system and Roosevelt Lake is also near and slightly above normal. So when looking ahead to the winter season, we typically look at sea surface temperatures in the Pacific Ocean as a measure of El Nino or La Nina. This phenomenon can have a very large influence on weather over the southwest United States. However, as can be seen in these graphs, water temperatures in this key Nino 3.4 region have been very near normal. Thus, we really haven't seen either an El Nino or La Nina pattern this year. Several different kinds of models are run to predict sea surface temperatures in the Pacific Ocean and whether we will eventually see an El Nino or La Nina. As can be seen in this image, almost all these models indicate sea surface temperatures will remain near normal through the spring season in between this 0.5 and negative 0.5 threshold. We will need to look elsewhere for clues as what may happen this winter. One other place we look is at ocean temperatures in the Central Pacific Ocean. For many years now, the North Central Pacific has been warmer than normal, with this ring of generally cooler than normal temperatures immediately along the North American coast. This defines a negative Pacific decadal oscillation pattern, which has been negative for several years now. During neutral El Nino and La Nina winters, this Pacific decadal oscillation can drive weather patterns to produce more or less precipitation than normally would be expected. So during the cold phase of this Pacific decadal oscillation pattern, that's the top numbers in this graph, precipitation across the state is generally only 70% above normal during these neutral ENSO years. Now this is just an average over several years, so any one year could be different, but the odds using this climate signal alone can point towards drier than normal conditions during the winter. So, the official Climate Prediction Center forecasts indicate slightly better than normal chances of above normal temperatures and below normal rainfall during this December through January period. Even though the odds are for warmer than average temperatures for the entire winter, these charts show that there's still nearly a 30% chance that the winter could be cooler than average for these cities in Arizona. And even if warmer weather does prevail through the winter season as a whole, there will be periods of cooler weather as part of the winter season like we have been seeing over the past week. These charts show the average monthly and seasonal precipitations for the state, and the ranges for the month are anywhere from less than an inch in the far southwest and northeast parts of the state to over 3 inches of liquid across the Mogollon Rim. As we get later into the winter season and head into spring, these charts show that the odds for warmer than average temperatures really increase substantially over the southwest United States. And from the same pie charts, we can look at and see that the chances for above average temperatures for these cities in Arizona really shift towards the warm side once we get late in the winter and into the spring season, with really a very little chance that the temperatures will be in the below average category. Thank you for participating in this multimedia briefing. You can also find us on the web, Facebook, and Twitter at the addresses listed above.